Yeah. Oh, stuck between the world and the truth. Yeah. You gotta know that your soul on the line. Yeah. You can't be wasting no time. No. It's all in the scriptures, read through the lines. I'm a king like David, look in my eyes. No, I'm not capping or quoting no lines. I am not perfect, but I'ma keep trying. Keep on repenting, renewing your mind. Humble yourself and lose your pride. I pray that them blessings rain down on me. I pray this reach the streets. I'm praying for my brother Tink. Stay strong, you never been weak. We ain't no slaves, man, we gotta wake up. Acknowledge, you know that they hate us. Fell off, don't do it again. Why you got grace? It's almost the end. We gotta fight if we wanna win. We cannot settle or lose again. Trust in the Lord and stop sinning. I know it get harder, he got a plan. Stop all the arguing and all the fussing. Put down the guns and stop all the hate. We come together, then we gon' be great. Don't follow them heathens, man, they fake. Seek knowledge and truth. It works, just change you. Don't let this world get to your head. This world will rock you to bed. The government killing us too. They shooting poison in the food. Life or death, you gotta choose. You in the world or you in the truth. You gotta know that your soul on the line. You can't be wasting no time. It's all in the scriptures, read through the lines. I'm a king like David, look in my eyes. No, I'm not capping or quoting no lines. I am not perfect, but I'ma keep trying. Keep on repenting, renewing your mind. Humble yourself and lose your pride. I pray that them blessings rain down on me. I pray this reach the streets. I'm praying for my brother Tink. Stay strong, you never been weak. We ain't no slaves, man, we gotta wake up. Acknowledge, you know that they hate us. Fell off, don't do it again. Why you got grace? It's almost the end.
It's almost the end, you gotta wake up. Come back, you Jacob. Lost sheep of the house of Israel, you know they hate us. Grass cut in my mind, so I can see when they snake us. Conspire, plotting, they take us. Kill us on a daily basis.
All right, shalom, 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 y'all, shalom. Just giving y'all some news and information, keeping everybody informed on the latest, greatest, and up-to-datest. And, so I just got a couple things I'm going to go over here real quick. I'm not going to be on here real long. So, yeah, man, I did a couple videos. I don't know if I did one on Facebook when I was doing them, though. But what, I've been telling you the past couple days, and I didn't want to go and just come straight out and put out misinformation, but I was hearing a lot of things from a lot of different sources. And I can say it now, if you look at what they're doing, if you look at what the government's doing with this whole virus thing, they're slowly and gently locking things down to where probably by Wednesday, is today Wednesday? Let me see. Yeah, by Wednesday, it'll be full lockdown quarantine. Not in a scary way like that, but what it looks like, the grocery stores are going to stay open, but they're going to have... they're going to put a system together for you to get your groceries where you're not up in the store running around and there's not a whole bunch of interaction, with the people. So so everything I've been hearing, because I've been getting a lot of information in from different sources, lines up with what I'm seeing. The event that we were going to have here, so I'm just re-updating the event we're going to have here with Pastor Dow. The community building event has been postponed. The community center where we were going to have it at, they canceled all events. So it looks like we're going to push that event maybe to June. You know what I'm saying? So, just stay tuned. I'm going to get the information out to you. If you didn't see Pastor Dowell's, he went live on Facebook about maybe 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago. They are, he said they are gonna postpone the Passover up there at Straitway till the second month, like the book says. He said, stay tuned, keep your ears open for information on that. okay, moving forward, okay? Yeah, we don't have a solid date for June. Absolutely, we don't. Nothing solid. You know, the date we're going to have the community building event down here has not been solidified. That was just a date that the earliest date that it could be working with the community center. All right. What else? What else did I have? Ammunition is gone, y'all. I'm seeing reports. The first report I saw, Pastor Dow put it up. He said, "Hey man, there ain't no more ammo." And then I seen, I saw news articles go up here for the local news here in Jacksonville. I saw a line going out of a store. I mean, folks is late though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I was buying ammo up weeks ago. You know, just topping off my supplies. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what we're seeing here in Jacksonville is they're locking the stores down. They're closing early. I know yesterday the grocery store closed at 8 because they said they want to restock, but they're gonna be open each day. I know one of the brothers here in Straitway, New York, he was talking about the situation up there. Matter of fact, let me show you some. I'm gonna show you some pretty amazing pictures of New York. Let me pull this up here. All right, because I never seen New York like this myself. All right, so check this out, y'all. So this is New York City, man. Hold on, look at that. If you ain't been to New York, it even at nighttime it don't look like that. And check this out. They got one of Times Square. Look at that. That's the Rockefeller Center. I don't know where that's at. That's pretty cool. That's the bridge. That's over near the World Trade Center. You remember when I was up there? I went live. I was there. Look at that. That's the one that amazed me. That's Times Square, y'all. That is Times Square. Times Square don't even look like that at midnight. Nothing. It's like a ghost town up there, y'all. So they like I said, what they're doing is slowly locking things down. They don't want to say, "Hey, you're under full quarantine." They want it to slowly be brought about. Okay. So, you know, and I think Pastor Dow was saying they want to minimize the panic. They don't want you freaking out and going berserk. Okay, I want a couple things. Hopefully you got some ammo, you got some protection, and then you got some water up in your place. One of the things I told people, like, if you live in an apartment or in one of these areas, and I was gonna go into quarantine, but if stuff starts getting out of hand, stuff starts getting crazy, and you're one of these individualites out here who just out here, but you realize the error of your ways. You know what I'm saying? What you need, one of the things I had talked about is one of the things you need to do, go to the hardware store. It should still be open. And what you need to do, and this is in a crap hits the fan scenario and you're out there by yourself or whatever. What you need, one thing you could do to kind of protect yourself a little bit so your door won't get kicked down as quickly. I was just telling people you can get a 2x4, put it on the door, and then you get a screw gun with some long screws, and you screw the 2x4 across the door into the studs that are on that door frame. And what that's going to do is it's going to buy you a little bit of time so that somebody don't just walk up and kick your door down in one go. You know what I'm saying? They have to hit it a couple times. So the other thing, if you don't have a sword, if you don't have a device on you, one of the things you can do is if like I said, you're in one of these states like New York or California, if you have duct tape a knife to the end of a broom handle or a mop handle, because if you have something about 2 or 3 feet long, even if you sharpen the end of a mop handle or something like that, in a close quarter situation like that in a home, that is a very effective weapon, even, believe it or not, even against a gun. If you get the drop on somebody and stab them up in their face right here, trust me, like I keep saying, I don't know any living organism that likes getting stabbed in his face. You know what I'm saying? So it's still a pretty effective way to defend yourself until this thing blows over, and then you can hearken under what's been getting told to you for years. So look, I got something else for you. I went in the Sons of Jacob and I asked them if anybody could give me this video. So check this out, man. Y'all need to really check this video out, okay? It's a 7-part series, okay, that Pastor Dow did years ago. This is like 2015 or something. Look at this. It's called Living Through the Collapse, okay? First-hand account. It's a 7-part series. All you got to do is type this into YouTube, okay? And if this don't wake you up, don't mess with me. But what it is, a first-hand account of what happened. Man, he lived through the collapse of Bosnia in the city. And you need to listen to it. This dude was saying the most important thing, it wasn't water, it wasn't gold, it wasn't nothing. It was a weapon, okay? This is first-hand reality of what can very easily happen, and why hope for the best, prepare for the worst. That's it. Protect your family. I ain't gonna lie, some of it, when you read it, it's like, man. I mean, when you listen to it, it's like, woof. And what Pastor Dow's doing is reading through this person's account, and he chimes in, but for the most part, he reads through it, man, and it's heavy. Go on YouTube. I'll put it back up here again. Okay? It's called Living Through the Collapse. First-hand account. It's a whole bunch of parts, man. And part 1 and 2 are heavy. You know what I'm saying? Get in there and listen to that, man. Because you got all these clown-ass Hebrews and clown-ass ministries, and they're literally made up of clowns. Clowning around, speaking guile, and they don't know what the hell they're talking about. You worship Yah in spirit and in truth, and you use wisdom, and you should be prudent and be prepared. It's common sense, Koya will tell you. I've been watching this Corona thing for about a month and a half. Had her ordering, different things, to prepare, and listening to what Pastor Dow has been saying for years, and just realizing, being prudent, and then enduring the little attacks and the little sneak diss and all the crap from these other clowns out here. It's whatever, though. You know what I'm saying? But y'all prepare. use this as a warning. I think this thing, what I'm looking at, what I'm hearing, it looks like this is going to blow over. And I think a lot of people just going to forget about it. But I ain't. This has lit a fire under me to, come out from among them. Figuratively, spiritually, literally, you name it. Wake up, y'all. Wake up. I've been all through this Hebrew community. Ain't nobody got a damn answer. I'm just telling you. Only person or ministry or whatever you want to see it that's making logical sense out here right now is Straitway. And ain't nobody debating that. I don't know what to say. I don't know what else I could tell you. But what I would tell y'all is just get out there now. I know one of the ox in Straitway, Florida here, he was prudent. He was like, you know what? He took the day off from work, took his, because we do that Dave Ramsey thing where you have your emergency fund, took his emergency fund, got him a Glock, you know what I'm saying? And spend it on the Glock. He might pick it up today, maybe, but, watch this video so that it's reality, dude. This is something that really happened. And then everybody, you won't be thinking, oh, they're kooks, freaks, and weirdos out on some land on the compound. Listen to that video. And I'm not going to lie, some of it's uncomfortable to hear, but it's reality and it's stuff people don't think about. If you love your wife, if you love your children, you will consider it. Because that's being prudent. It says a wise man, foresees the time. It says, because they talk about that in there. It says, forsake not the assembling, and I'm probably not quoting it word for word, as is the manner of some who, I'm going to be an individualite. I'm going to be an isolationite. I'm going to be a social mediaite. These social media brews. And don't nobody know who the hell they are. But the book's telling you, forsake not the assembling, as is the manner of some, as you see the time approaching. You need a band of brothers out here. And, I'm hearing reports that Mossberg 500, that's right, baby. I know what that is. I know what that Mossberg is. Hey, the reports have been coming in left and right. And Pastor Dow even showed you, but he got other reports too. These people, all of a sudden, they want to call, and now all of a sudden they want to be a part of the fellowship and all that stuff like that. Come on now. Come on. Be prudent. Use wisdom. All right? I'll tell you 100. I'm not letting nobody around my family that we have not been fellowshipping with. Brothers and sisters that come around my family, I'm around, they've been around me. We spent a lot of time together, and I've had time to discern their spirit. We've been in deliverance together. We've been in prayer together. They've opened their hearts up, confessing their, stuff they're dealing with, and I've opened up to them. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. About that action, baby. Spiritual Combat War Veteran, Koya Israel edition. We about that action, man. It's real spiritual combat, man. We're gonna keep it 100. All right, let me see what else I got. Let me say this one more time. Listen to this. Check this. Y'all listen to this, man. This is heavy. This is some of the heaviest stuff I heard. This is some of the any of y'all who might be on the ropes listening to these hyper spiritualized Hebrews, and they might have you on the ropes like, oh, well, maybe you shouldn't be on land and act like a man. You know what I'm saying? If any of y'all are on the ropes with that, listen to this. listen to this right here. Just go on through that and listen. And if that don't light a fire under you, I encourage you to hit the unsubscribe button and move on. Don't let me burden you. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee, if you got a lick of common sense in you, you'll listen to that, then you'll get it. Okay? I just gotta keep it 100 like that. But anywho, yeah, y'all. We gotta let me see what else we got. So here, I'm gonna show you this one. Check this out. Let's see. Okay. Here. So this is the local news that I was talking about. I saw earlier. I'll put it up here for y'all. I'll let y'all check this out real quick. Here you go.
Yeah, so many folks are talking about this online because for some buyers with virus fears, the priority isn't just toilet paper and hand sanitizer, it's actually guns. So here's the buzz. Many people are saying they're looking for extra protection, primarily ammo, in case the virus shuts down most businesses, which we're seeing a lot of right now. Long lines have been seen outside stores, and retailer ammo.com says it saw a 68% increase in sales from mid-February to early March. Also trending this morning, if you happen to have some...
So yeah, like I said, man, and that all this came out. I seen all this come out yesterday. But you know, that's how it is. That's why it pays to be prepared. So look at this. Here go another one. This is the one I seen this morning. Look at that. Good night. Look at this. Look at this here. It's crazy. Hold on. Let me get. Look at that. Look at that line. Look. That was yesterday, y'all. It's weird. Like, and hey, look, I was warning y'all, man. Pastor Dow been warning y'all. I know I was warning y'all. All right. Hey, shalom, brother Sherman. Hit me up, man. Hit me up. Hit me up, man. I ain't heard from you in a minute. So Koya put, we also have to be prepped spiritually. If you are prepped with natural things for survival, that doesn't guarantee you will survive death. That's right. You got to be ready to die out this mug, you know. And not ready to be on some Rambo type stuff, but just have your mind right. Have your mind where it needs to be. And we're not slacking on that. Like I'm gonna be honest, I think the reason a lot of people let's put this the best way. There's a huge void in spiritual development in the Hebrew community. Evident by that phone call that Pastor Dow played. Y'all go over there on Facebook, man. Listen to that phone call he got. Because Pastor Dow, he went live about an hour ago. Listen to that phone call he got. And, you know, a lot of people, man, you see it in their character, just how they conduct, how they talk, you see it in their behavior that there's zero spiritual development. They're just people who done discovered some, they got some history lessons, and, you know, every Sabbath they go and get real emotional. But other than that, there's no regeneration. There's no regeneration. There's no growth in the mind. Hey, brother, Dan, so why you say you're going to find some good deals in a pawn shop in a few weeks? You said you're going to find, what, they're going to take their stuff back? Is that what it is? I think that's what you're saying. Because I want to know, because I'm going to go in there and find some deals too, if that's what you're talking about. All right, let's see what else I got. It says, I got an article here, social media captures brawls in Costco and Sam's Club, so they fighting over stuff. You know, part of what was going on low key is there were airstrikes in Iraq. People don't know about that. Nobody heard about that one. I talked about that earlier. And then another thing that's interesting is in China now they're having an avian flu outbreak in China right now. Okay? So, yeah. So anyway, yeah. With that said, other than that, that's all I got for now. The other thing I want to do, because it's 11:30, well, it's 11:42, go on over, I think it's ABC or NBC or whatever, go watch that. They're live on YouTube. They are putting out their latest briefing, and what you're going to see, if you watch the pattern of what they're doing there, they're trying to slowly lock everything down to a full self-quarantine or whatever you want to call it, but they don't want you to freak out and go crazy, you know. So if you look at the pattern of what they're doing, they're just slowly shutting stuff down. They went from no gatherings over 100 people to no gatherings over 50 people to now it's no gatherings over 10 people. So they're basically telling you don't go to work. They're telling you shut down. You see what I'm saying? So they're just slowly recommending and encouraging the local governments to lock stuff down. And that's what we're seeing here. The reports I'm getting from people all over the nation, you know, is that is what's going on. So just understand that. So if you don't got something, try to go out and get it. If you can't get you a sword, go buy you a broom or a mop and get a knife and sharpen that mug into a spear. And I'm telling you, you can defend yourself with that. Like I said, no living creature likes getting stabbed in the face. All right? And you'll get the drop on somebody. Somebody walking by your room with a weapon, stab them in their ear, they won't want seconds. But ideally, it'd be nice to get a sword. Those evil swords. Those evil weapons. You know what I'm saying? All right. So anyway. But anyway, y'all stay prepared, stay encouraged, stay prayed up most of all. Spiritual combat war veteran up in this thing. Y'all are too. I know y'all are too. I'm not the only one. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all, with that said, appreciate y'all tuning in. And that Sleepy LaFleur song, man, it takes on a whole new meaning now in this day and time. So with that said, y'all, shalom.
Stuck between the world and the truth. You gotta know that your soul on the line. You can't be wasting no time. It's all in the scriptures, read through the lines. I'm a king like David, look in my eyes. No, I'm not capping or quoting no lines. I am not perfect, but I'ma keep trying. Keep on repenting, renewing your mind. Humble yourself and lose your pride. I pray that them blessings rain down on me. I pray this reach the streets. I'm praying for my brother T. Stay strong, you never been weak. We ain't no slaves, man, we gotta wake up. Acknowledge you know that they hate us. Fell off, don't do it again. While you got grace, it's almost the end. We gotta fight if we wanna win. We cannot settle or lose again. Trust in the Lord and stop sinning. I know it get hard, but he got a plan. Stop all the arguing and all the fussing. Put down the guns and stop all the hate. We come together, then we gon' be great. Don't follow them heathens, man, they fake. Seek knowledge and truth. It works, just change you. Don't let this world get to your head. This world will rock you to bed. The government killing us too. They shooting poison in the food. Life or death, you gotta choose. You in the world or you in the truth. You gotta know that your soul on the line. You can't be wasting no time. It's all in the scriptures, read through the lines. I'm a king like David, look in my eyes. No, I'm not capping or quoting no lines. I am not perfect, but I'ma keep trying. Keep on repenting, renewing your mind. Humble yourself and lose your pride. I pray that them blessings rain down on me. I pray this reach the streets. I'm praying for my brother T. Stay strong, you never been weak. We ain't no slaves, man, we gotta wake up. Acknowledge you know that they hate us. Fell off, don't do it again. While you got grace, it's almost the end.